This is a fluency exercise to practice how to make questions and negative answers in English. A common problem even for experienced English learners. If you're not sure how to make questions, or if you're having problems, review the video explaining how to make questions and negatives first. There's a link to that video in the description below. Let's begin the exercise. Just repeat after me and try to make the changes as I ask you. Here is the first sentence. Just repeat after me. Mary is in her office on Fridays. Mary is in her office. Mary is in her office. Mary is in her office on Fridays. How would you make a basic yes/no question with that sentence? Is Mary in her office on Fridays? Is Mary in her office on Fridays? How would you answer no? No, Mary isn't in her office on Fridays. No, Mary isn't in her office on Fridays. No, Mary isn't in her office on Fridays. How would you make a when question? When is Mary in her office? When is Mary in her office? When is Mary in her office? Thursdays. Let's answer Thursdays. Mary is in her office on Thursdays. Mary is in her office on Thursdays. Mary is in her office on Thursdays. Okay, let's substitute Mary. What is Mary? He, she, it, you, they. She is in her office on Thursdays. She is in her office on Thursdays. Now let's say the negative sentence and the correction together, like this. She isn't in her office on Fridays, she's in her office on Thursdays. Can you repeat that? All right, great job. Let's try another one. Mike works on the weekends. How would you make a basic yes/no question with that sentence? Does Mike work on the weekends? Does Mike work on the weekends? How would you answer no? No, Mike doesn't work on the weekends. Can you make a when question with that sentence? When does Mike work? When does Mike work? Let's say the answer is during the week. Mike works during the week. Mike works during the week. Let's substitute Mike. What is Mike? He, she, it, you, they. What is Mike? He works during the week. He works during the week. Okay, now let's say the negative sentence and the correction together. He doesn't work on weekends. He works during the week. He doesn't work on weekends. He works during the week. All right, super duper job. Let's keep going. Let's do another one. John and Lucy can reserve a table for 5. So think of that like reserving a table means making a restaurant reservation. And that's for 5 o'clock. For 5 o'clock. So John and Lucy can reserve a table for 5. How would you make a basic yes/no question with that sentence? Can John and Lucy reserve a table for 5? Can John and Lucy reserve a table for 5? How would you answer no? No, John and Lucy can't reserve a table for 5. John and Lucy can't reserve a table for 5. How would you make a when question? When can John and Lucy reserve a table? When can John and Lucy reserve a table? Let's say for 6. John and Lucy can reserve a table for 6. John and Lucy can reserve a table for 6. Let's substitute John and Lucy. What is that? Is that he, she, it, you, they, we? They can reserve a table for 6. They can reserve a table for 6. Okay, let's say the negative sentence and the correction together. They can't reserve a table for 5. They can reserve a table for 6. They can't reserve a table for 5. They can reserve a table for 6. All right, awesome job. Let's keep going. Let's do another one. Mark and I exercise at the gym on Wednesdays. Mark and I exercise at the gym on Wednesdays. How would you make a basic yes/no question with that sentence? Mark and I exercise at the gym on Wednesdays. Do Mark and I exercise at the gym on Wednesdays? How would you answer no? No, Mark. No, Mark and I don't exercise at the gym on Wednesdays. Mark and I don't exercise at the gym on Wednesdays. Can you make a when question? How would you make a when question? When do Mike and I exercise at the gym? When do Mark and I exercise at the gym? Let's say the answer is on Tuesdays. On Tuesdays. Mark and I exercise at the gym on Tuesdays. Mark and I exercise at the gym on Tuesdays. How would you substitute Mark and I? Mark and I. Mark and I. We exercise at the gym on Tuesdays. We exercise at the gym on Tuesdays. Okay, now let's say the negative sentence and the correction together, okay? We don't exercise at the gym on Wednesdays. We exercise at the gym on Tuesdays. We don't exercise at the gym on Wednesdays. We exercise at the gym on Tuesdays. All right, you're doing a bang-up job. Let's keep going. I am at school on Thursdays. I am at school on Thursdays. Can you repeat that? How would you make a basic yes/no question with that sentence? Am I at school on Thursdays? Am I at school on Thursdays? Okay. How would you answer no? No, I'm not at school on Thursdays. No, I'm not at school on Thursdays. How would you make a what day question? What day? What day am I at school? What day am I at school? And let's say the answer is on Mondays. I'm at school on Mondays. I'm at school on Mondays. Okay, now let's say the negative sentence and the correction together. I'm not at school on Thursdays. I'm at school on Mondays. I'm not at school on Thursdays. I'm at school on Mondays. Okay, let's try another one. You walk in the park in the mornings. You walk in the park in the mornings. Can you repeat that? You walk in the park in the mornings. How would you make a basic yes/no question with that sentence? Do you walk in the park in the morning? Do you walk in the park? Do you walk in the park in the morning? How would you answer no? No, you don't walk in the park in the morning. No, you don't walk in the park in. Walk in the park in. Walk in the park in. No, you don't walk in the park in the morning. How would you make a when question? When? When do you walk in the park? When do you walk in the park? Okay, and let's say that the answer is in the evening. In the evening. You walk in the park in the evening. You walk in the park in the evening. All right. Now let's say the negative sentence and the correction together. So that's you don't walk in the park in the morning. You walk in the park in the evening. You don't walk in the park in the morning. You walk in the park in the evening. All right. Super duper job. Let's keep going. Mike could clean his apartment on Saturday. Mike could clean his apartment on Saturday. Can you repeat that? Mike could clean his apartment on Saturday. How would you make a yes-no question, a basic question? Could Mike clean his apartment on Saturday? Could Mike clean his apartment on Saturday? How would you answer no? How would you say no? No, Mike couldn't clean his apartment on Saturday. No, Mike couldn't clean his apartment on Saturday. Okay, let's make a when question. When could Mike clean his apartment? When could Mike clean his apartment? All right, let's say the answer is Sunday. Mike could clean his apartment on Sunday. Mike could clean his apartment on Sunday. Let's substitute Mike. What is Mike? He, she, it, you, they. What is Mike? He could clean his apartment on Sunday. He could clean his apartment on Sunday. Okay, now let's do the negative sentence and the correction together. He couldn't clean his apartment on Saturday. He could clean his apartment on Sunday. He couldn't clean his apartment on Saturday. He could clean his apartment on Sunday. All right, amazing job. We just have one more and then we're finished. Mark and Lucy have meetings on Tuesdays. Mark and Lucy have meetings on Tuesdays. Can you repeat that? Do Mark and Lucy have meetings on Tuesdays? Do Mark and Lucy have meetings on Tuesdays? How would you answer no? No, Mark and Lucy don't have meetings on Tuesdays. Mark and Lucy don't have meetings on Tuesdays. How would you make a when question? When do Mark and Lucy have meetings? When do Mark and Lucy have meetings? Let's say the answer is on Friday. Mark and Lucy have meetings on Fridays. Mark and Lucy have meetings on Fridays. Okay, let's substitute Mark and Lucy. What is that? Is that he, she, it, you, they? What is Mark and Lucy? They have meetings on Fridays. They have meetings on Fridays. Okay. Now let's try to say the negative sentence and the correction together. They don't have meetings on Tuesdays. They have meetings on Fridays. They don't have meetings on Tuesdays. They have meetings on Fridays. All right, that was a fantastic job. I knew you could do it. Now, if you're having some problems, the transcript of this exercise is in the description. But when you're doing the exercise, don't read along. This is not a reading exercise. This is a speaking and listening exercise. So if you're having problems, look at the transcript later, but not during the exercise. If you want to practice more questions and negatives, find my other fluency exercises. I have a lot of fluency exercises. Most of them have a question and answer challenge because it is such a common problem among English learners to make questions correctly and to make negative answers correctly. Now, if this video helped you, please don't forget to press the like button. It helps my channel so much and encourages me to make more videos like this. And if you would like to see more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. That way, you can do new lessons as soon as they're published. Do you know someone who might benefit from this video? Share it with them. They'll thank you for it later. It was so much fun practicing English with you today, and I can't wait to see you again. But until then, goodbye.